it's Jessica Cardona here with Premier IFM. Now, this one is for my women out there that are struggling, dealing with, and or you're wondering about perimenopause and menopause. Some feel like it's a forbidden stage in their life. Some feel like they are losing a part of themselves. Some feel freedom, and some feel lost and confused during this time. As women age, they experience significant hormonal shifts that mark the next stage in their life. Let us start with what they are. Perimenopause. So what is it? Well, it's the transitional period before menopause. It can occur anywhere from 4 to 10 years prior to menopause, which I know is a long time period. Now, menopause is defined as 12 months after your last period. So it's definitely important for you to still track that period you're having. The average age for women to go through menopause is around 51 years old. And a big question that most have is, when are they going to go through this stage in one's life? Well, genetics are one of the determining factors, along with those genes and how they're expressed by our health and lifestyle, aka epigenetics. There's no one way or right way to make this transition. The experience is ultimately yours and as unique as you are. Some women experience mild symptoms, and some women experience symptoms that can interfere with their quality of life. So now let's go ahead and take a closer look at both. Perimenopause starts with losing progesterone and having lots of estrogen, and that is where the symptoms stem from. Then you move into the fluctuation of estrogen to eventually low estrogen. There's an entire list of symptoms one can have during this stage. But some of the most common are mood changes, anxiety, insomnia, fatigue, weight gain, and the hot flashes everybody has dread. During perimenopause, you can still ovulate and cycle, although during this time it may become irregular. And irregular can mean shorter periods, longer periods, heavier periods, lighter periods, or even absent periods, aka like you're skipping a few months. Now, during this stage in one's life, an immediate goal for one may be just to feel better, and that can require some lifestyle changes. When we are working with perimenopausal women, we always caution them to be careful with contraception. When the body returns to a balanced state, fertility and cycle may actually return. So you need to be careful if you don't want a surprise bundle of joy. It has happened quite a few times. Now, having a hysterectomy is not the same as going through menopause. There is no transitional period, and that means stronger symptoms. Most have a partial hysterectomy, which is where you contain your ovaries still, so you have a hidden cycle. This can be confusing to most because you get the symptoms without the ability to track it through having a period. Let's now take a look at menopause. Menopause is when there is a drop in estrogen and progesterone. You basically have none of both, and you no longer cycle or ovulate. This stage can be where you stabilize with symptoms and feel a shift towards other symptoms such as abdominal weight gain, vaginal dryness, bladder problems, changes in libido, and some other mood changes. It can also come with certain health concerns such as bone health, heart disease, and osteoporosis. So, what are some of the potential causes? Well, there's so many aspects to one's lifestyle that can affect and cause hormonal imbalances. It's mostly a combination of factors that build up over time and cause the imbalances. A main factor is the gut. You can have an imbalanced gut caused by food allergies, inflammation, infection, leaky gut that can cause the imbalances to your gut microbiome that really causes the imbalances to your hormones. Other potential causes are toxin exposures, environmental exposures, like I talked about before, which are genetics, and lifestyle factors such as stress, diet, obesity, exercise, medication usage, along with antibiotics being used, and overall inflammation. So, what are some treatment options? Now, if you have heard that you need to be placed on hormonal birth control, I am glad that you are here with me. So I can tell you that this is just not the answer. Hormonal birth control are synthetic hormones, which means they're structurally different from the actual hormones that you have in your body, and you can actually do more harm. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the treatment options. Now, we can go natural, non-hormonal treatments such as supplements that when taken with diet and lifestyle, it can really help manage those symptoms. We can also talk about bioidentical hormones, which is a hot topic and so many have questions about. But bioidentical hormones are chemically identical to the hormones your body produces. Bioidentical hormones replace what you've lost to help mitigate those symptoms due to the loss of that particular hormone. Now, bioidentical hormones are generally a last resort when all of the issues in the body, are balanced as best as they can. And there's just still a problem because they also still come with a risk. Perimenopause and menopause are natural phases in a woman's life, okay? Each with its own characteristics and considerations. By understanding the difference between these stages and seeking support and guidance from healthcare professionals like us here at Premier FM, women can really just navigate these transitions with confidence and embrace those changes as a part of their life's journey. Just remember, you are not alone on this path, and there's a wealth of resources available to help you thrive during perimenopause, menopause, and beyond. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Have a good rest of your day.